always loved the Tom and Jerry cartoons, and when I was young, I always liked to watch the Tom and Jerry movies. But when we look at the movies now, it's not really a Tom and Jerry movie. It's just a movie where Tom and Jerry were just slapped in it. Anyways, back to topic. Warner Brothers released a Tom and Jerry movie around a week ago. When the trailer came up, a lot of people were hyped for the movie, but not me though. You can obviously tell that the movie was going to be a bit of a failure due to it being a live-action CGI film. But not all live-action movies are bad. Look at Detective Pikachu and the Sonic movie, for example. Those movies were great, so maybe Tom and Jerry might be a good movie, and give me a quick laugh. Oh god, I was wrong. The movie starts with dancing pigeons, and oh boy, you can already see the movie's downfall. The movie follows a basic plot. Tom is brought into a hotel to get rid of Jerry, so a massive wedding doesn't get screwed up. This is a very interesting plot. They could have used the hotel for a lot of slapstick comedy, but the movie screws that up by adding Chloe. Chloe isn't really the best actor in this movie.
No, please, sir, please, just, you can't do that to me.
I quite don't understand how in other movies she nails the acting, but in this movie, it just seems like she doesn't really care and is basically the main character. I think the biggest downfall in the movie is Tom and Jerry are basically side characters, and I'll explain why. This woman takes about 60% of the movie, and the movie is about Tom and Jerry. The first 20 minutes of the movie is just setting up the character as we follow her endeavors of getting a new job at this hotel, by lying about her resume to get a good impression from her boss. This movie is probably worse than the first one. It seems like the movie just forgot about Tom and Jerry for the first 20 minutes. I don't know how many people would agree on me with this, but I don't think there's any way to make a Tom and Jerry movie due to the concept. Another problem I have with this movie is the animation. Yes, the animation is great, and it's incredible how they use these 3D models for like squash and stretch, which you can only usually do in 2D animation. But sometimes it just feels like the characters don't match with the real world. There's this one scene where the married couple walk in the hotel and the cat jumps on Chloe, and it seems a bit odd because Chloe doesn't really have a reaction when the cat jumps on her, and this can be quite annoying and a lot noticeable. Remember the rapping birds at the beginning? Every time like a scene is like finished, they always give a quick recap on like what's happened. The thing is, this movie is for kids, and it just seems like they think the kids are very dumb. Like, of course we know what happened. Anyways, at the end of the movie, Tom and Jerry ruined the wedding, but everything's good. This movie was really disappointing and it had so much potential, but they failed to make this movie. So I guess that's my take on the movie. I wouldn't say the movie is horrible. I would just say the movie is just very mediocre and deserves at least a 3 out of 10. That's my opinion, so give your takes on the movie in the comments. I would really like to know your opinions.